Hey family, welcome to Family People. I'm Raymond, and this is everything Marvel United Multiverse, the absolute all-in pledge with all the extras. Let's get unboxing. Hey family, welcome to Family People. I'm Raymond, and this is continued unboxing of Marvel United Season 3 Multiverse. So this box, recently seen on Disney Plus, have a look, is the Secret Invasion, which I personally thoroughly enjoy. There seems to be a mixed reaction out there. I don't know why. There we go. Let's have a quick look at what it says. So the shape-shifting scrolls, my gosh, that's a bit of a tongue twister, isn't it? Have always had eyes on Earth. Their previous conquest attempts failed, but now they've hatched a more insidious plan, a secret invasion. Skrulls disguised as superheroes, implanted themselves into almost every team. Nick Fury and his trusty SHIELD team have their work cut out for them to sort out friend from a foe and fail the plans of the Skrull Queen. I don't recall seeing a Skrull Queen in the Secret Invasion TV show, but certainly Skrull, and of course we did have the Skrull sort of superhuman, I'm trying to think what they called it now. I cannot think off the top of my head, but we've already seen featured in the Marvel United range the Super Skrull. I think that was what it was called, just Super Skrull. Okay, so excited to dig into this one. I enjoyed the show. Let's have a look and see what lights we get in the box. Okay, so first of all, of course, as always, we get our sheet. So advanced training cards, something new that comes out of here. Okay, I think we've seen similar before. So this expansion adds 4 heroes from SHIELD, a whole set of Skrull villains, new locations, and new advanced training cards. These can either be used in isolation to create a Secret Invasion experience, or mixed with other heroes, villains, and locations, challenges from the core box and other expansions to create infinite different play experiences, which is the thing I love about this series. Okay, so Skrulls and how to use those. We've got a team versus team mode. We've got super villain modes. So that's one person taking on the super villain, playing everyone else. And of course, we have some special stuff around, specifically Queen Vranki. Okay, so let's dig into the box and have a look first of all at the new locations that come with this set. I'll take these over here. Oops, okay. Always glorious graphics. Let's see if we can raise this up a bit. Fit it all on. Apologies. Okay, so the peak 7. So at the end of your turn, you may deal 1 unpreventable damage to 1 thug or henchman in this or an adjacent location. And these, of course, are the Secret Invasion locations. We have Champ Hammond. Is that Camp Hammond? Okay. So at the end of your turn, you may draw 2 advanced training cards. Keep 1 and put the other at the bottom of the advanced training deck. Okay. We have San Francisco. Loving that. I'll tell you what I'm watching at the moment. So Rambling is Monk, all based in San Francisco. Loving that series. It's a bit old now, but yeah, 8 seasons worth. Fantastic fun. Good clean family fun. That one, Monk. Recommend. End of your turn, you may gain 1 movement token if you reveal at least 1 heroic symbol at the bottom of the cards in your hand. And if you reveal 2 or more heroic symbols, you can gain an attack token instead. Okay, so that reminds me of the Infinity Gauntlet, which we've just recently completed and uploaded around those super cards that you get to enhance your hero's abilities. Mount Rushmore classic location. End your turn, if all non-knocked out heroes are in this location, you may gain a 1 heroic feat. They are the locations that come with this box set. We have, of course, our villains and our cards. So let's go ahead and dig into our cards. And apologies, folks, my cameras are a bit all over the joint just because of recording playthroughs, which is why I feel like I'm stretched over there somewhat. I will sort this for the next unboxing video because I've got a lot of these to get through. I'm sat here right now and I'm looking across the room at a big pile of boxes needing my attention. Currently lost my painting zone, painting table setup. So yes, keen to get everything unboxed and of course enjoy digging into all of the marvellous, wonderful content that has just arrived. Okay, let's have a look at our heroes first of all. Whoops, there we go. Made a mess instantly. Excellent. So we have, first of all, an interesting was Ronan. So we have seen featured on the silver screen. So of course, Ronan was featured not only in the Endgame but also in the Hawkeye TV show as well, because of course it was Hawkeye who became Ronin. Spoilers, I'm afraid, guys, if you haven't seen it already. So we have our typical tranche of cards here, and then specials. Let's have a look. So we have a patching up. If you didn't move during this hero turn, and you have 1 or 2 cards in your hand, draw 2 cards. If you do that, you can't leave your location this turn. Okay, interesting. We have the Master Assassin. So you do 2 attack against a single target in your location and then move. I've got 2 of those. And then a focus on revenge. You cannot take any damage until the beginning of your next turn. A single attack. There we go. And let's have a look at the Ronan miniature. Here's. I'm going to come down a bit now. Let's get a better look. Excellent. So let's just have a quick look at what CMON told us about Ronan. So as part of the Avengers, Clint Barton was known as Hawkeye, the Master Archer. He later abandons that persona and assumes the title of Ronan, the Masterless Samurai. Wielding a sword instead, he joins the new Avengers against Skrulls during the Secret Invasion. I don't recall seeing Ronan in the TV show, but obviously may well have been a part of the original comic series. But yeah, I love that. I love the fact he's just stood on a little roof there. That is fantastic. Such a brilliant pose. Great choice. Okay, so so that is the first of our heroes. Let us look next to Quake. So again, Quake was one of the characters we saw in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And she has her classic gauntlets. We have again our usual tranche of cards with icons. And let's have a look at her specials. So a long range strike. You may forfeit one move action to do 3 attack against a single target in the opposite location or a location adjacent to that. But of course, no tokens or actions going into the storyline for your compadres. Earthquake generation. Attack against up to 3 targets in your or an adjacent location and add an attack to the storyline. Nice. Same but with a heroic feat into the storyline. And then finally, skilled spy. As long as this card is face up in the storyline, if you end your turn in a location with a henchman, you may look at the top card of the master plan deck and may place it on the bottom with a movement, and that is her starting hand card, which we saw started to be included in the X-Men series. So let's just have a look at Quake. Here we go. So here is her figure with her wondrous gauntlets there. Let's go ahead and read about her. So Quake, Daisy Louise Johnson is her name. So Daisy Johnson is a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent capable of creating earthquake-like vibrations. She could target her vibrations with a pinpoint accuracy, causing targeted objects to vibrate themselves apart from inside out. When Nick Fury returns, he drafts Johnson into his Secret Wars, his team of operatives to fight against the Earth's Skrull invasion. There we go. I do like that. I like the attention they paid to the base as well. It is so nice to have well designed bases for all of the characters, in fact, heroes and villains alike. It's great. Always appreciate that. And then where we have Mariah Hill, of course, seen in the TV show and has been with us for many episodes of content in the films and the TV show as well, various TV shows. So Mariah Hill, then Master Spy. Look at the top card of the Master Plan deck. You may place it on the bottom with a heroic feat. We have some overtime required. You may discard any number of cards from your hand, but not your last card, to perform the same number of wilds. Nice. Okay. Director of S.H.I.E.L.D. Each other hero may immediately wild, and then you may draw a card. Very powerful. And then exceptionally trained, you may either attack or, once during the next villain turn, if a villain ends their movement in your location, you may immediately move to an adjacent one. And that is not a starting card, so once during the next villain turn, yeah. So if you can keep that rotating, then that would certainly be a powerful card. So let's have a look. Mariah, she is. So Mariah Hill, an accomplished S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. Mariah Hill is experienced in espionage, hand-to-hand combat, and the use of a variety of weapons. The second in command to Nick Fury, Mariah Hill becomes his replacement while he is in hiding. During the Skrull invasion, she reunites with Fury to try and stop them, though he initially suspects her of being a Skrull herself. A goal. It's her and her mini, and of course, what would Secret Invasion be without Nick Fury himself? Then, bunch of standard cards. Specials include Field Commander. So another hero of your choice may immediately move and attack with attacking a storyline. We've got a heroic commander may immediately move and do a heroic feat. And then legendary commander may move and do one of anything of your choice. And then finally the infinity formula. As long as this card is face up in the storyline, when you recover from being KO'd, draw an extra card. And of course that is his starting hand card there. As always, loving the artwork. And let's have a look at that fab mini. That's so great. Love it. Of course, with the patch over the eye. So Nick Fury Senior. So real name Nicholas Joseph Fury. So after Latvia's counter-attack, Shield director Nick Fury was forced to step down. Whilst in hiding, he discovers a Skrull invasion and has infiltrated even the ranks of Earth's heroes. Needing people he could trust, Fury recruits Quake and various other young superheroes into his secret wars. So that is the Nick Fury that we have this version and box set. So let us dig into our villains. So we have Queen Varanki. Go. Okay, so special rules. Place the spreading mistrust threats in the villain's starting location and the opposite one. Place the Skrull imposter threats in the other 4 locations. Choose any 4 heroes not used in this game. Place 1 on each Skrull imposter threat with their shuffled hero deck face down nearby. They are Skrull imposters. Wow. This, what the heck? Okay, so let's have a look at her first of all. Wow, okay, so no matter how many players you're playing, she has the same amount of life. I've never seen anything like this, so this is really interesting. Okay, so special rules then. One of the 2 missions required to damage Queen Varanki must be the Clear Threats mission. When a hero is knocked out, before activating Queen Varanki's BAM, also draw a Master Plan card and add it face down to the storyline. Skrull Imposters. The first time each Skrull Imposter takes damage each turn, reveal the top card of their deck. For each heroic or wild at the bottom of their card, they ignore 1 damage that turn. Then put the revealed card on the bottom of their deck. Wow, okay, interesting. In the event of a BAM, deal 2 damage to hit 1 hero in her location, and in the event of overflow, if 1 or more tokens can't be added to a location, if there is a henchman there, they recover 1 health, can't go above the starting value, otherwise deal 1 damage to each hero in locations with 1 or more thugs. Wow, very different. Gosh, okay. Very interesting. So let's have a look at her figure, and I'm not quite sure how I'm going to work the Skrulls themselves. I think we'll probably just pop them all out and you can have a look at those in a moment. So Queen Varanki is the Skrull Queen, the leader of the secret invasion. I wonder if she was perhaps, I can't remember the name, but I wonder, was that Nick Fury's wife maybe in the TV show? Sorry, spoilers guys, but you know, it's been out for a while now. I should have seen it by now. Watch. Interesting. Okay, I clearly need to go back and watch it again. Very intrigued. So as part of the invasion, she impersonates Spider-Woman, performing a ritual that is a mixture of science and magic that imbued her with Jessica Oru's powers and memories, making her completely undetectable. She infiltrates S.H.I.E.L.D., Hydra and the Avengers. As a triple agent, she is able to cause chaos on Earth, helped by the Super Skrulls. Wow. Okay. Sounds fantastic. Okay, so that is Queen Varanki. And then, of course, we have the Skrulls themselves. Slightly tainted green, of course, but a green screen. So apologies for that. Let's have a look at their special setup. So put in play as many Skrulls as the number of heroes. Okay, in these locations. So 2 heroes, 1 scroll in each location adjacent to the hero's starting one. 3 heroes, there's 1 scroll in the villain's starting location and 1 scroll in each location adjacent to the hero's starting one. And in 4 heroes, 1 scroll in every location except for the villains and the heroes' starting ones. Okay, and then there's special rules if you're playing against a player acting as the baddies. So the scrolls, so look at their special rules then. In a 4-player game, heroes play 4 turns after each villain turn until the villain is under pressure. Okay, then they play 3 turns after each villain turn. In a 2-player game, heroes always play 2 turns after each villain turn. Wow. And presumably in a 3-player game, it's as normal. When resolving master plan cards, each scroll moves and adds a civilian/thug as indicated. Okay. Once they can be damaged, a hero can defeat a scroll by dealing 3 or more damage to it in a single turn. And when a hero is knocked out, scrolls don't activate their BAM. Instead, they draw a master plan card and add it face down into the storyline. Okay. So again, quite different. Should BAM deal 1 damage to 1 hero in each scroll's location. So, I mean, these are seeming, because he's talking about these and a villain. These are, and there's, yeah, heroic goal. The heroes win if they defeat all scrolls in play. I'm trying to work out these in addition to a villain that you would play. I'm trying to work that out. Okay. Overflow. In the event of overflow, tokens can't be added to the location. Remove 1 token and complete mission. Okay. And if that's not possible, deal 1 unpreventable damage to 1 hero in any location instead. Wow. Okay. Again, quite different. Did we have a look at their cards? I don't think we did, actually. Let's have a look at the figures first, and then we'll have a look at their cards. So these are, I do like them. They've done a great job. As always, slightly different pose on each one. But yeah, really nice. Really nice. See what it says about the scrolls. So, an alien race able to alter their forms into that of anything they can imagine, be it organic or inorganic. Scrolls can shapeshift to impersonate anyone. They have a large empire that spans the universe. They launch a secret invasion of the Earth, replacing many superheroes in order to attack humanity and sow distrust of heroes. So there we go, folks. They are the scrolls themselves, and let's finally then have a quick look at, first of all, Queen Varanki's henchmen. So we obviously already discovered we have 4 scroll imposters and how they work. So when Queen Varanki bams, if there are heroes in this location, build a top card of the scroll imposter deck, and then do for every attack and wild, deal 1 damage to a hero here, and then put that revealed card back on the bottom. And then, of course, we mentioned then the spread mistrust. Heroes starting their turn in this location can use only 1 symbol at the bottom of a previous hero card in the storyline. This threat can't be cleared or removed from play by any means. Wow. Okay, I don't think I've seen that before on any threat. Okay, interesting. So then we've got the various, so lots of secret invasion cards. So turn 1 civilian into a thug in Queen Varanki's and each adjacent location. Mistrust among heroes. So we've got a number of those. So each hero in a location with other heroes reveals a top card of their deck and deals damage to another hero equal to the number of attack symbols at the bottom of their card. And then finally, resistance is futile. Deal damage among the heroes in each location equal to the number of thugs. And then heroes can reveal their hand to prevent damage equal to the number of heroic feat symbols at the bottom of their revealed cards. Like it. So yeah, lots of variety and difference there. and then let's have a look at how the scrolls work. So we've got advanced technology. Heroes take a damage of this, and both adjacent locations take an extra damage. We've got super scrolls. As long as this thread is in play, scrolls can't be damaged if there is more than one hero in their location. Okay, and then the changing people. Thugs and civilians in this and both adjacent locations can't be defeated or rescued. Wow. Okay. We have a tranche of very usual kind of BAMs and putting out very minor spattering of tokens. Wow. Okay. And then we've got hiding in plain sight. So we've got 2 of those. Turn all thugs into in each scroll's location into civilians if there are no thugs there, and add 1. If there are no thugs there, then add a civilian instead. And then scroll deception 2 of, turn all civilians into scrolls in each scroll's location into thugs, and if there are no civilians, add a thug instead. Okay, so that is it, folks. You get a lot of various content. So the only other thing to see is we have not only some advanced training cards, but I just noticed on the back we also have some equipment cards. So let's dig in and find out what other goodies we get in this box. So advanced training, let's have a look. So solo training: after your current turn, play another turn as the active hero. This does not delay the next villain card, then resume the usual turn sequence. Okay, so there are various cards of that ilk. I'll give you a quick view of them, and clearly there to change up the way the game operates, the way your heroes operate in relation to the game. And there's quite a number of them. Wow. Very different. Okay, and then there is one piece of equipment which is for Ronin, and that is the Ronin Blade. So permanent, you may perform 1 free attack action during your turn. If you don't perform at least 1 attack action during your action phase, you must discard 1 card at the end of your turn. Wow. Okay. This card is turned down by any effect. Remove it from the game, which I've still yet to see a card that enacts that, but I presume there is something out there somewhere, somehow, that forces you to turn over an equipment card. But that is it, folks. That is everything that comes in the box. And that is Secret Invasion for Marvel United Multiverse. As always, I hope you've enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying a bit more of a description around the different characters, good guys and bad guys that we're seeing. Leave a comment below, let me know your thoughts. Otherwise, just say thank you for watching. If you've liked this, please hit the like. If you want to encourage me to keep producing stuff, please hit that subscribe button. It really does make a difference. Otherwise, just to say thank you very much, and I will see you back at the table shortly. Bye bye.